All right, y'all. When I went outside this morning, I see I have some visitors, these ants. They're going from there. They have a little ant pile started right under there. They're going from there across the sidewalk, right there, to this very large ant pile over here. See that? They're starting along there too. There were more like 30 minutes ago. So there were a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat them. I'm going to try to get rid of them, and I'll show you what I use that's been effective for years and years and years. Here's what I typically use. Depends on, I have several lines of defense depending on how many ants I have and how dogmatic they are, whether they come back or not. The first thing that I would use is Terro, T-E-R-R-O, and it's a ant killer. Again, I've used it for years. It's very effective. This is for outdoor use or even indoor use. These are like bait stations. If you see here, that's what they are. There's another type of Terro you can purchase that just comes in a bottle with some little tabs where you pour it on top. If you use these, make sure they're not accessible to pets or children. So here's what they look like. They look just like this. Now, these are older, so the liquid should actually look clear. The way you use this is you just take one of these little cartridges and you cut it off right there with a pair of scissors. Remember to wash the scissors after you use them for this. So you cut off the little area, which opens it up, and then you place it on the ground. Like, for example, anywhere that you think that they are, you put it, and then you just leave it alone. So you just set it down right there and leave it. Don't touch it and don't interfere with them. They'll start going to it. Ants are social insects. So what they'll do is they'll go to the Terro right there. They'll eat some and they'll take it back to their nest. They'll kill each other with it. That's what I would use, and I'll put one there. I'll take another one. It's been kind of squished, but you just cut the tip off there. Again, wash the scissors after with hot water. I'm going to put this one right over there. Put a little bit of Terro out in the traffic areas where you see them. And they'll start coming to the Terro. And once a couple of them come, the rest of them do. Typically what I see when I treat ant infestations with Terro is you'll see more coming. It'll alarm you likely because you'll see a lot more ants coming. And the reason they're coming is they want to eat the Terro. And then after a while, a day or two, they'll be gone. You can also use this type of Terro. This is for outdoor use where you pull the tab, you place this in the ground. Again, I can't stress enough, if you have children or pets, I wouldn't use these unless I was 100% sure they could not get to them because they can harm them. And again, this is Terro. T-E-R-R-O. Highly effective for killing ants. It's the best I've ever used. If the Terro does not work, my next line of defense is Ortho Home Defense. Love this stuff. It says on the package it kills crickets, spiders, including black widows, earwigs, beetles, that sort of thing. When you use this, you want to shake it up and spray it wherever you're having an insect problem, like ants, black widows, that sort of thing. My caveat to this is I worry about this around pets as well. I do. So I would read the manufacturer's precautions that they include on the packaging and be very careful. I would just be very careful. I worry about animals with this. So I would spray it in an area where animals cannot get to it, and certainly children or humans. I will tell y'all, about 10 years ago, I used Ortho Home Defense in a garage where I had an ant infestation, and it killed them quickly and they were goners. Didn't see any more that season. The next season, I had more ants coming in that garage. And this killed them without a reapplication of the home defense. It's very effective. All right, the last line of defense I use, Termidor SC. Kills black widows, ants, termites. It's typically used to treat termite infestation. I'd put it in a spray bottle like a garden sprayer, and I would spray the ants. If you spray that, they are goners. This is something they will also take back to their nests and kill each other. You guys have to be very careful with Termidor SC. Y'all, you want to make sure that you read the instructions on each of these pesticides before you use them or apply them, so that you understand the limitations on each of these, the Terro, the Ortho Home Defense, and the Termidor SC. You want to make sure you understand the limitations and the precautions related to humans and animals. With each of these pesticides, you want to be very careful. Wear gloves if you're applying the Home Defense or the Termidor SC. You wear safety glasses and gloves. It's a must-do. And of course, if you have children or pets, make sure you use them in a responsible way so that the children or pets cannot access them and harm themselves. They're not coming to the bait station yet, but it won't take long. One of them will go in, they'll eat some of that juice, the others will join them, and then their party's over. That is how you treat an ant infestation. Okay, y'all, that's it. I hope this helps. Happy DIYing.